Okay, afternoon well. It's a very sunny, warm day up here. We're definitely in the 30s. I'm actually, my little old twinkle toes there are starting to get a little bit warm on the concrete. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Okay, so a follow up from the other day when I was up on the bus mounting the solar panels. I haven't put that video together yet, so just following up from the other day from mounting the solar panels up on the bus. I've still got another 3 to go, so that's all wired in. That's when I got zapped up there putting that one on. I've since put another 2 on. And also coming back from Bundaberg, on Friday, that day pulled out around where I was going to go and buy those 2 190 amp hour batteries, which turned out to be massive telecom batteries, and I ended up picking up this one green 150 amp hour battery. So I've now got that hooked in series to those 2 batteries, which are 100 amps each. So I've got 350 amp hours of batteries there running down on the solar panels. And they're sustaining me all night long. Rightio worlds, afternoon's getting pretty stormy and black out there. I'm going to attempt to take these 2, which are actually joined together. They've already been joined together, so I'm going to attempt to take them up the ladder, which is a little bit crooked. Slide them up the ladder here and mount them into this position right here. And hopefully the wind won't blow my GoPro over. Kind of what I did before. Alright. Bit of vertigo. Right, so I've got to try and get junction boxes. I may or may not use, so I've got to try and get these up the ladder right now. Wish me luck. Under my glasses, I can't fucking see. on me poor drill. There it is. There's my wires. I might just tag one floor one in, just so it doesn't flap around. One should be enough. Yeah. Right, yeah, so there's 2 more solar panels actually installed. I know that sky is black, it's black out there and there. I don't know if the rain's coming this way or not. So I need to extend that wiring up to the switch block under that solar panel. I may not get to that this afternoon. It looks like it's going to piss down rain. Angie's due in any time. And, whoops, sorry about that. So I'm not sure, I'm not going to get that wiring done today. Angie's due in any time. And yeah, we need to, next door, Mr. Bourbon King. He does a pretty nice home brew. So anyway, Angie's due in any moment, or sometime. So Angie's due in sometime at least. Yeah, Angie's due in sometime, and we need to concentrate. There's old Mr. DC. It's amazing, he never used to come out of the bus, but now every afternoon he tends to come out and just hang around on the lawn. So not having the dogs here has made a huge difference. So anyway, radio world. So that's another 2 panels up on the roof. 3 more to go. I've got another 2 like that, and another big one, big single panel to go down the back. So my next job is to splice some wire in the cable and to a connecting block, and then connect that block to that block up the front where I got zapped earlier today. So I can actually get a bit of a acid smell from those, so which is not good. I'll have to check that out. And also I mentioned the amp meter I broke. Well, I've now got a working amp meter, so those panels up there at the moment are pumping down a little over 1 and a bit amps, and depending what I'm running, and I'm holding 27 volts, which is good, and that's running on the 3 panels. So at the moment I'm running a fan, TV's on standby, I've got the stereo quiet in the background, the laptop's running. Earlier I had my strip lights on, which look pretty cool. That looks really cool in here over night time, up around the models and everything. At the moment, the two batteries were holding sustain, and last night turned out to be a pretty long day, and Angie didn't leave here till like almost 1:30 in the morning, and I was up till like 3 o'clock this morning, just going through things. Stereo on, I had strip lights running, I had the TV on for a while, but ended up turning that off, and it just didn't even look like I was close to running out of mains power, and it didn't even look close that I was going to run out of any sort of power, and that was till 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'd been running all day, and right through the night, and that was really good. So just going into the back shed here. So what I've got in here, I had these two 65 watters that are joined that have to go up as one, and I also have another 70 watt panel that need to go up onto the bus. Now, at the moment, with just the 4 panels I'm running up there, that's pretty bright, with the 4 panels I'm running up there and those 3 batteries, I don't seem to be short of any power. Now also, we haven't had any cloudy days, and I guess that's where having the extra panels come in, that if you have an actual cloudy day, I've got enough panels up there to hold the amperage up, because I've seen on a cloudy day that amp meter drops right down. So at the moment it's only pushing down 1 amp of power, but that's basically because the batteries are basically fully charged, and that's what the regulator does. It stops you overpowering your amperage into the batteries, which is what I had doing before, and I fried some of my batteries. I was just doing straight raw amperage, not through a gauge, down into the batteries, and basically every 3 days I just had to keep topping them up with water. It was horrific. They were the big Trojan batteries. So at this stage, the regulator is only allowing 1 amp of power coming down, even though those solar panels will be generating way more than 1 amp. Because it's going through a regulated source, it's not having raw power coming down. There's a very acid smell. I wouldn't want to light a match around here. Now, it could be the 2 dead batteries on the other side of the bus there. I might be disconnecting those, and they shouldn't be getting charged out of it. They shouldn't anything going into them. Oh, they're not hot or anything. So I might just disconnect those. They're the main engine batteries. I might disconnect those just to be sure. But if you stand back here, I can get a slight whiff of acid smell, but that might be normal. They're sealed batteries, so they shouldn't be, they never need to be topped up or anything, so they should be fine. I do have a very sensitive nose. People have told me that I smell things that other people can't smell, and that can sometimes be not a good thing, especially when you're standing too close to someone that you don't want to be that close to. But anyway, so that's where I'm standing at the moment. I don't even know if I've got room in the cradle for another battery to run the 4 batteries. So that's a 24 volt system. Those 2 red batteries are joined as one. That between the 2 of them, that's only 12, and they're hooked in series to this 150 amp battery, and that makes that a 24 volt system, which is what the bus was designed to have in the first place. I'm not sure on the size of the inverter, but it's a 24 volt inverter, and I'm not going to pull the inverter out and change that, so that's why I'm running a 24 volt system. The water pumps also picked up some speed. The water pumps actually picked up some speed before. I'm just running the 24 system on only the 2 12 volters. When I've hooked it up in series this time, it's back to full on brrr, and got lots of pressure, which it had when I first had the bus, and it was running a 4 battery 24 volt system. So I don't know what's changed down there, but it's definitely picking up 24 volts. And same as over the where my office is, I blew the 27 meg CB up somehow, even though I had a fuse in there. That's a bit dead at the moment. And then when I checked with a multimeter, it turned out that if I ran the positive wire and earthed it straight to the bus, I was picking up 27 volts, which is what you do with 24 volts. You go to 28 volts actually. It was picking up straight 27 volts, pretty raw. When I used the positive wire and connected to the black wire that was up there, I had 13 volts, which is like coming off the 12 volt setup I got on the bus. So something's changed since I put the 3rd battery in as a 24 volt system. I had it as a 24 volt system with the 2 12 volts joined, the 200 amp hours, and everything was just 12 volt. And when I've hooked it up to the third battery as a 24 volt system. The water pump now has a lot more grunt and pressure, so it's actually been powered by a 24 volt system. And the wiring coming in above where my laptop is, what I call my office, if I run the positive to the frame of the bus, it picks up 27.8 volts. If I just go to the black and red wire coming off the 12 volt system, it reads 13 volts. So something's definitely changed having that there. So I've still got another 3 more panels to put up. Sorry, yes, I've got another 3 more panels to put up there. Whether I put an isolation switch somewhere along the line to cut off some panels that I don't need during the heat of the day, or when the batteries are fully topped, and I can maybe turn on, maybe set it up so I can turn it on the cloudier days when I need more power pumping down into the battery. So I got a little bit of decision there. I still want to get the extra 3 panels up there. They come off the bus, they need to go back there. They need to be all hooked up in series, but I've just got to work out whether I want to try and put an oscillating switch up there as like a protection mode. I mean, the bus isn't going anywhere. I can leave that ladder on the side of the bus for as long as I like, and just crawl up and turn the switch off and on up there. I just turn up and turn the oscillating switch on, like the red one I've got in the cab there. So, rightio, well, that's where I'm at the moment. I've got the footage from the other day of me putting the next 2 panels up there, which I'll run straight after this. And I don't even know if I've got an ending or an intro on that film, so I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, my twinkle toes are getting a little bit warm because it is a bit warm on the concrete out here today. We're really hooking into summer now. The boat should be in the shed instead of parked out in the sun. But I need to go down the street and do a bit of shopping later. So, rightio worlds. So that's where we're at with the solar panels and the system. Apart from the fridge, which I'm still running on mains power, I'm basically self-sufficient on batteries, which is I've been waiting 5 years to do that, which is absolutely awesome because that's how long I've been parked up in the backyard. 5 years, actually 5.5 years. I parked up not long after Joan moved here, and she was 5.5 years. So come February next year, I'll have been parked up and living in this bus for 6 years. 6 years living in this bus in my own backyard. How time flies. Rightio world, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.